Hello, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, people. Welcome back to another reaction video. Yes, we're doing it on a Saturday, 2 days after the previous game week. But it was very hard to kind of fit in when we had the Liverpool preview yesterday. We had the London show yesterday, and the day before that we had the watch along. So it's kind of like hard to fit around all the fixtures as well. But we're doing it today because I didn't have an upload for today. I didn't have a stream for today. But listen. Got a match reaction for the Liverpool game tomorrow. Everyone's playing again tomorrow. And we're going to keep doing this more often because you guys seem to enjoy the last one as well. I've only decided to react to 3 videos this time. I've decided to react to Saeed Rants and Expressions this time. So, yeah. I'll just keep it short and brief because I could have reacted to a lot of people today, but as it's 11 p.m. on a Saturday as well, I'm going to keep it maybe an hour at maximum an hour 30 minutes as well. But make sure to leave a like on the video. Or if you're watching on Twitch as well, make sure to follow if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new. We're trying to hit 1K as soon as possible. Shout out to everyone that was on Anthony's channel, that subbed from Anthony's channel as well. And yeah, we're gonna get straight into it, people. We've got Saeed to react to first, sorry. And yeah, Manchester United obviously lost to Wolves. Nottingham Forest beat Tottenham. Just gonna see what Saeed and Faz, we'll see what they both think. But let me just minimize my screen so I can see everything. Oh, not like that. There we go. All right, let's get into it.
The reality is relegation.
What the fuck?
We are closer to the relegation zone than we are to the top table. I'm bored, tired, and I don't enjoy my United anymore. It's sickening. It's absolutely sickening. Bunch of overpaid players running around.
Yep.
Not having a care in the world. There's no quality. We've got a manager who's trying to figure it out on a job. But ultimately, we are doomed.
By the way, I'm loving the new setup of what Saeed done in the last couple of months, where he's got like either Faz or Nuruddin in the background. Not only just like bodyguards, but like them double XL freshman ciphers where it's just the people in the background. They're about to just spit their verse next. I'm rating it, man. I'm rating it.
We are doomed. Wolves today. Wolves.
Who were in relegation zone before they kicked off. And now they are out of relegation zone.
And listen, Wolves isn't for everyone, man.
They beaten us.
It's an absolute disgrace. Bruno Fernandes. I told you guys, it's personal.
Yeah.
But apparently I'm negative. Apparently you got to get behind this. Why? Why? What are we wasting our time? Just end the season. I'm just like, end this.
I'm all for ending the season right now. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm all for ending the season. I'm saying stop the count. If it was up to me, I'm stopping the count right now.
Season. We're not winning the Carabao Cup. We're not winning the FA Cup. We're going to be nowhere near this top 10, whatever it is. I don't know when the next win's coming from. We can't defend set pieces. We can't create chances. We can't keep 11 players on a football pitch.
No, you can't.
What are we?
Shit.
I feel sorry for Ruben Amorim coming into this shit, man. Like, genuinely, you cannot tell me, yeah, cool, personnel, certain players need to not be playing, but really and truly, the guys that come off the bench, are they going to fix this?
Nope. Do you know the meme of like the guy who walks in with the pizza box and everything around the room is burning? That is Ruben Amorim walking into Manchester United right now, because we can all have our opinions on Ruben Amorim and stuff, but ultimately, any sane person knew Ten Hag wasn't the only problem. He was a big problem, but he wasn't the only problem. I don't think the people upstairs are the greatest, but we'll give them time, of course, as neutrals, just to oversee what they can do and oversee whether they are actually as ruthless as some Man United fans may be paid them out to be. But look at these players, man. Look at these players. People are acting like Ruben Amorim should just go back to 4-2-3-1 and stuff like that. Like, just let the players burn. Let the players burn in the system, and then you can see who can fit, who can take Man United to the level that he's there to take them to. Looks like he's talking about West Ham instead of Manchester United. He does. Honestly, like the whole stuff about it's boring and I'm tired of that end of the season. These are the exact words I'm saying in my match reaction for West Ham.
Are they seriously going to fix this? Who's going to fix this?
Who's our problem solver?
Who's our problem solver?
Who's the magician other than Ahmad?
There is nobody.
And
Not one player is saving this football
And
club.
we said
They're going back to back.
Ahmad's run of games, you know, the form that he was in, that was great, but it was going to run out. You know, your luck is only last you so long. This is what proof is. The days Ahmad cannot carry us, who else is doing the job?
Got Man United
Garnacho
today.
came, instead of carrying us, he carried us to our burial, mate. Yeah? He came and gave that ball away, and we conceded the second goal, nailing the coffin. That's some people's star boy. Bruno Fernandes, the captain.
The
of
captain.
The captain. Couldn't even a simple pass, a simple touch on the ball. A simple touch. A simple.
I said for me, Bruno Fernandes was a detriment, a negative to this football team. I was called negative.
When are people going to start seeing it now? Are people actually starting to notice that Bruno Fernandes isn't that good now? Can we stop the whole fake creativity, stats, world-class nonsense now?
Said Bruno Fernandes, for me, was a virus in this team. I said for me, his stats prove nothing in this team when he gives the ball away at every single opportunity. Today, absolutely nothing he provided. And cowardly. What are you doing?
We play better without him.
We play better without him. But for me, the manager, please make it easy for yourself, mate. Because these lot will make you stressed. They will give you headaches. They will give you grey hair.
Sleepless nights.
Sleepless nights. Don't trust these players. You're putting faith in the wrong players.
Yes.
Hoyland, what is he?
Just a bum. Hoyland's a bum. Hoyland was never good enough for Manchester United in the first place. Hoyland does not know how to play ball to feet. Hoyland is not a man who's a specialist at running in behind. I don't even know what striker he is. What kind of striker he is. Is he great link-up play? No. Is he a nuisance at times? He can be. He can be. He has that odd moment of magic. But he's a moments player. But you're kind of meant to be at 21. You're kind of meant to be. But I've always said about Hoyland, if he was like... I don't think he's as good as Duran at all. But for example, if he was a second string striker learning off an Ollie Watkins or learning off an Isak or at a club with less pressure, that's the right move for him. Going from Atalanta where he wasn't renowned for goal scoring, wasn't renowned for any sort of hype, to then going to Manchester United and then being a regular starter, that's a different kind of pressure that he was never ready for.
He can't hold up the ball. He don't score enough goals. He don't do like Broski. He's literally, we're playing with 10 men. We're playing with 9 men. Bruno Fernandes.
No, 8. Onana.
Oh.
How do you concede from a direct corner kick?
2 different goalkeepers for Manchester United have conceded 2 different corner kicks. So maybe it's a system like a set piece coach problem, but that's bad, man. Or maybe just both of the goalkeepers are fucking shit.
Again?
I don't. As set pieces, man. What do we do here? Like, what genuinely we do? We are conceding same thing that happened to Bayendir. We don't learn on this. Happened to Vagon Forest.
Do you know what it is, Scott? I get the whole he's 21 years old thing, but here's my thing. That's why I say, like, he was never Man United level, what Man United are meant to be and stuff like that. I would just say, like, for me, if he was at a Villa, not at West Ham, because we don't give him any service, but at Newcastle, where he was competing with the likes of Isak, he's just coming in and doing his job, he'd be fine. Because he's like 6'4". He's not exactly small either, but he spends more time like wrestling with the centre backs than he does like trying to like score a goal, trying to find something out of that. I feel like it's just a pressure he was never really made for. Obviously he's got time to develop and stuff as well, but you're not going to develop at what's it called? At Manchester United. What happens to Zerkamp and Ivorian Messi? Listen, when it goes good, this is what Man United fans are like, though. Like, Ivorian Messi's crazy.
Happened in Bournemouth, Tottenham, Arsenal.
Bro. Son and Cunha scored from a corner kick. They didn't even run. They just stood there celebrating at the corner flag.
They didn't give a fuck.
Goalkeepers. This is who we wanted to get in. And people were saying that Onana's improved. He's not improved. He's just gone from being shit to just making some saves and being okay. This is not an improvement. We've not improved. He's not got better assists from long-range kicks. So nothing different. Nothing.
Guys, there's a reason why I'm not shouting. I'm actually ill right now. This football club has made me ill.
Poor guy.
Traveling back and forth to the games. You know what I mean?
In the cold.
Brother, when we lost to Chelsea, lost to Liverpool in the cup, and then we drew at Brentford, I was ill as well. I was fucked. Talking about West Ham and talking about your club when they're shit and you're ill, even worse. Even worse. Yeah, Holland does think it's not a carnival. Big up to Mike's. Shout out yourself, Musty. Shout out yourself, Musty, as always. Make sure to subscribe and like, as Musty said, people.
Crazy. I feel sorry for them away fans.
I feel sorry for them away fans. Like, generally, putting out content, I'm like, yo, it's supposed to be a privilege. Talk about your club.
Yeah.
It's actually not a privilege anymore.
No,
I'm actually suffering right now.
It's a burden.
It's a burden. It's pain. But how long will this keep on? Ineos, what are you going to do in January? We need surgery. We need everyone out. And a whole bunch of players in.
Open heart surgery.
Ain't nobody saving his lot. I told you. There's 3 or 4 players that are surviving.
Manchester United need the biggest clear out ever.
Ever. The biggest rebuild ever.
Done in history of
The
football.
biggest rebuild done ever. I genuinely don't know what we do.
Ever.
What do we do? Like, I'm watching the manager. He's going up and down. He's like, what do I do? But you've got trust in players that are not good enough. Today, Garnacho.
Nothing.
What are you doing? You just come on.
Nothing.
You're meant to make an impression. Didn't do zilch today.
Nothing.
And you give the ball away and we concede. Again, prima donna footballer wants to make about himself.
Hey, we've been saying this. Any man that wears boxers of another man's brand that work in the same sport is not made for the top level of football. This man has got to be the biggest beta ever, wearing Ronaldo boxers. Ronaldo boxers, and you're Garnacho. Nah, man, he bought into the hype. Get your own celebrations as well, bro, because you won't be scoring anytime soon.
What's it take about 5 man on? Why? We are in the pits of hell right now. Like, generally, I actually worry that this manager might just end up walking. The Sporting Lisbon job is still available. The guy...
I don't do that, bruv. He's literally showing them, bruv. Literally showing them. Such a fool, bruv. Such a fool, Dave.
That he left his job in charge, João Pereira, has been sacked. The position is still available. It wouldn't surprise me if he just said, you know what? Bun this, man. Bun this. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I can take this club forward, man. I hope I'm wrong, but...
You know, after you're done about watching Man United and getting about with your life, you're more upset. You're more sad.
Yeah.
Said I don't think I can take this club forward. I think he thinks he's the manager, bro.
Like when you come across, when me and Saeed go outside, fans come to us, bro, it's upsetting. I actually can't be asked talking about football anymore.
Yeah.
Same.
Can't laugh
Same.
at rivals, can't enjoy my
Laugh at
day.
anyone today.
I'll be honest, I'm still gonna laugh at rivals because I can distract myself away from West Ham United because that's what I used to do in school. In school, it was basically I'm going to laugh at your club because my club's always going to be shit. But when a team that I don't like loses, I'm still going to laugh. We're going to lose to Liverpool tomorrow. But if Tottenham had lost to Wolves in the same day, I'm still gonna laugh at Tottenham. I'm just being real, bro. But as they said, yeah, talking about football. Obviously, I'm not known like them, so people ain't coming up to me on the street recognizing, oh, it's Mike's. But like talking about football on camera all the time, and then talking about it off camera when people are asking you about West Ham and stuff. It's a long day, man. Long day. It's just like, yeah, we're shit. We've got Lopetegui in charge, lad. That's all I need to say to people. We've got Julian Lopetegui in charge. So yeah, talking about football, it's kind of draining right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Man City drew today.
Wallahi, if in Big Six you say anything.
No, bro, I've told...
Can Saeed as the manager be any worse than what Man United are at the moment? Hey, do you know what? The Saeed era, let the Saeed era begin, and then he can do watch-alongs on the sideline, and he can stream from the box. He can talk to the fourth official. You know how many? You know the numbers that would do. The numbers that would do. He'll be doing like Kai Cenat level numbers on steroids, bro.
Told him already.
Please.
I've told him already, I ain't laughing at no rival club. I ain't talking about any rival club. I'm just like, we are in a coma.
Oh,
A coma.
Days.
Genuinely, guys, we are in a coma, yeah?
Been in a coma.
And we are in urgent help.
Hey, look at Faz just sat down.
Urgent help. Because this team lacks a goalkeeper.
Ineos, please help us, please. Please, I'm begging you, help us. Please.
You know what? It lacks a goalkeeper. It lacks 2 fullbacks. It lacks centre halves. It lacks midfielders. Kobe today dying in that 8th row. Bruno Fernandes ain't a left 10. Ahmad now is looking a bit tired and he's looking a bit, like he's worn out because he's been carrying this Man United team on his back.
Resting because we got a bigger game, Newcastle.
Listen, mate, we could be losing 6 games on the bounce now.
Oh my days.
If Newcastle beat them at Old Trafford again, bro, again, I think there will just be a point. Like, I think they'll draw that game, but come on. Like, imagine if imagine if Newcastle beat them at Old Trafford. That could send that stadium that could set that stadium on fire.
Genuinely, we've lost 3 on the bounce already. The next 3 games, do you see us beating Newcastle? No. Do you see us beating Liverpool? No. Do you see us beating Arsenal? No. I don't even think the next game after that, Southampton at home, is a winnable game. Genuinely, I don't really care. Genuinely, right now, I don't care. We've been beaten by Wolves today. -3 goal difference. We were +4 the other week. There is literally 0 positives about this Man United team.
I remember Man United fans were talking about, we've got a 0 goal difference, and without moaning about that last time, like, I think it was a season or 2 ago. Said, we've got a 0 goal difference. How bad that is for Man United. Now they're on -3 goal difference. That's fucking crazy. What's West Ham's goal difference? I don't really want to know, but I'm gonna look it up anyway. It's minus something. All I know, bro, is that it's in the minuses. Give me a second. Again, ads on a fucking FPL app. We're on -7, so we're not any better. We're above Man United on a point. So Lopetegui for you, lad. Lopetegui, bruv.
I could come in here and be like, you know what? This United team played better with 10 men. Shock. But you know what? It doesn't count for anything. There's no celebrating. We played better with 10 men. Bruno Fernandes, go. Rashford, go. A lot of these players need to go. Man United fans, get with it or get out.
Now, Dallo as well. Don't go.
Dal-
Man, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm done. I can't. Dallo, I can't.
Dallo's not the level. Dallo he's okay, but he's not the level. He's not the level that they need. I don't think he's a terrible player. I'd still take him at West Ham, but he does have his moments. This is worse than the Chelsea 22-23 season. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. Glazers are still owners and players are washed. Curse and Mason Mount. Yeah, it's generally clearly worse than that season. Like, I know you guys went through it with Potter, and then you had Fat Frank as like the interim in it, but it's actually even worse when you gain more hope. And under Ruben Amorim, they had more hope because of the manager they have, but little did they know that their squad is absolutely shite. I'd argue this squad is actually worse than the Chelsea 22-23 squad. So
that's your guy.
I can't. No, I can't.
But how do you change 360 though?
I can't.
You just was back him the other day.
But what am I supposed to do? He's supposed to show levels. He's supposed to show the professionalism. Nothing. He's shooting anyhow. Nothing. If you can't get with the program, I can't defend you anymore, innit? Bro, we're gonna get relegated.
Bro.
No, they're not. They're over exaggerating, but they're in a relegation battle if we're in a relegation battle. Put it that way. If you're saying West Ham are in a relegation battle, then some are Tottenham, some are Manchester United. So are we relegation rivals? I don't think any of us are in a relegation battle. That's the only reason why I say that is because we still somehow find the odd result, unlike the Everton, who they're drawing to teams, but they don't win games. Like, Wolves have just started to win, but that won't last. They have but I did say they have a better squad than what Gary O'Neill was showing them, so it is what it is.
Oh,
Relegated,
If it means everything's stripped up, man, I might have to be with Nuruddin. If it means that everything's stripped, and we start again, so be it, man.
They're not getting
What are you
relegated.
gaining out of staying?
By the way, these Man United fans could not handle. I like Saeed fans, by the way. Saeed fans, rants, flawless. Like these are all good Man United fans, but their heads would be steaming if they were in the Championship. You see the Championship, yeah, that is the trenches of just the Football League in general. The Football League in general is just the trenches of football because anyone can beat anyone. So if you lose to Wayne Rooney's Plymouth if they survive, or Lampard's Coventry or Millwall, you're gonna. That's a generational cook sesh right there. Like that's a generational head loss moment. You wouldn't be able to handle an away day at the Den. Like away day at Fratton Park. Away day at Ewood Park. Bloomfield Road if Blackpool come back. Like Middlesbrough away. Yeah, let's say less, man.
Nah, I can't back.
Europa League. I've given up on that one. I'll be real with you.
Bro, they do a Sunderland, like the Sunderland till I die moment. Sunderland till I die moment when they do the whole documentary about trying to get promoted and then they get relegated again. United away at Mill will be funny, just a bunch of Cockney United fans. So true. So true that some United fans are like, yes, an away day that's local.
I don't think we're going to do anything in the Europa League. I'll be gobsmacked. We win that Europa League, mate. Eric Ten Hag deserves a statue. Ruben Amorim deserves a statue.
Yeah, he's still traumatized by Ten Hag. He still thinks he's there.
We ain't winning that. We ain't winning the FA Cup, and we ain't doing shit in the Premier League. We actually done, guys. Like I genuinely believe we are done.
So
there's no saving us.
No.
We're khalas.
Who can we get in January that can help us?
Bro, what should they? Cunha. But Cunha don't probably want to leave right now.
No.
We're going to be desperate. Right, spend about 80-90 million for no reason.
They're in a relegation battle themselves.
Exactly.
So why will they let
Cunha
their best player go?
3 points today.
Oh my God.
Goal and assist. Why would you want to get rid of him in January?
Ait Nouri as well.
Why
are you going to...
If Ait Nouri was to move anywhere, by the way, it should be Man United because of the three at the back. Don't go to Liverpool because you will die there. You are not a forward-back player. Like this whole Ryan Ait Nouri talk should have gone to like I don't even think he's good enough for like a title challenging team anyway. But if he was going to go to any Big Six club, it should be like a Man United, for example, just because of the whole three at the back thing. Eric Ten Hag deserves a statue outside of every other stadium in the Premier League for destroying Manchester United. Yeah, do you know what? I hear that. Good evening, Mike's mate. Good evening, Colin, bro. Hope you're doing well, my guy. Hope you're doing well.
I want to get rid of your two best players.
Oh, my God. I'm tired. I'm bored. And I just want the season to end.
I'm drained.
I'm drained,
man.
I'm genuinely not even angry anymore.
Not angry.
Any final words?
Just lock it off, man. I'm tired. I want to go sleep. Man.
All right, next is rants. You want to see what Rants has got to say as well. Make sure to smash a like, people. Make sure to subscribe if you are new. Trying to hit 1K, people. We've got Rants and expressions to react to next. Obviously, going to talk about Tottenham after Rants' reaction as well. But listen, we're going to do these reactions way more often, so I hope you're enjoying it. Obviously, get your thoughts in the chat.
Wolves 2, Manchester United 0. And yo, I'm getting sick and tired of this already, blood. I'm telling you. Bruno Fernandes, red card. Brother, this guy is doing my head in, bro. Like I've been saying it. One of the main reasons why and Dan Ashworth had to go. Bruno Fernandes, new deal. 300 and something K a week for that absolute scrub.
So maybe with Dan Ashworth gone, maybe it wasn't Ineos or whatever, but like, you know that this clear out that needs to happen at Manchester United? They kind of fucked it by giving Bruno Fernandes a new contract. But if they get rid of him, that would say to me that they're serious. Because Rashford's only the start. Rashford's only the example and the start of it. He's not the only problem. Garnacho's a problem. Bruno Fernandes is a problem. Dalot, cool, he's a problem as well. But like, listen, I know Maguire's been decent as of the last a year and a half, but you still got to get rid of players that have prolonged their inevitable. Like even players like Onana got to go. The players that recently Ten Hag got that aside have got to go. So Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, exactly. Ineos hired Ashworth, and then they sacked him. So people can act like people can say that they're ruthless, but they also went back on their decision. What we've seen with the Ashworth thing and the Ten Hag thing is that Ineos quickly go back on decisions. There's a difference between being ruthless and then going back on your decisions quickly, because they gave Ten Hag that year extension, and then gave him that chance to stay, to then sack him. Did you see the Korean United fan reaction when Hwang scored fours? Yeah, that was proper shameless. That was proper shameless. I saw that. I was so confused. I was like, Joyous, I can see it even in his face though, that he was like, I feel like he was trying to like be proper Korean by celebrating, but I could even see the pain in his like face, just be like, he still scored against Man United though.
Manchester United captain, you know, and him and Diogo Dalot down that left side, bro. It's like the Portuguese fucking contingent right now, bro. The three Musketeers, yeah, with the fucking manager, bro. It's like them man have to play, blood, and I'm not liking it, bro. I told you, man have to keep it 100, yeah. I like this manager. I like the stuff he's saying. I like the formation. I like how he wants to play football, but I don't like that, bro. I'm not about to sit here, yeah, and lie. I don't flipping like it, bro. Dallo and Bruno have been two of our worst players since the managers come in, and these man always played, and this idiot's gone and got sent off. He's meant to be the captain, meant to lead by example. The guy's 31 years old. This brother.
Also, what has made Bruno Fernandes worthy of captain? Did anyone reckon that Amorim's doing the Wolves and he's just like doing Portuguese vibes only and stuff, like the PVO, bruv? He's just putting Dallo and Fernandes there because Portuguese vibes and all that. Ineos sacked the lunch lady and Kitman to pay the severance package for Ashworth proper owners. Yeah, they also sacked Fergie. Free Fergie, man. Free Fergie.
Brother's meant to be experienced, bro. Red card, you know, second yellow. 2 minutes into the flipping second half for no reason. A nothing challenge on the edge of the attacking area, you know. It's not like he made a last-ditch tackle to save his team. He made a flipping foul in an area that there was absolutely no danger. He didn't have to make it there, you absolute fucking rat, blood. Vermin. I'm tired of this guy. I despise Bruno Fernandes. Everything about Bruno Fernandes makes me sick, bro. He's one of the worst players I've seen play for my club.
Understandable, by the way. He's spot on, by the way. I've only been watching, obviously, football since 2009. So compared to like Rants and stuff, but I would certainly agree. Bruno Fernandes, compared to the players I've seen play for Manchester United, even in their shit era when they haven't won a league, like his PR is amazing. His PR is absolutely insane. But apart from the FA Cup final, not seeing this guy turn up in the big game. He doesn't even turn up in the small games, let alone the big games.
The way they gassed this guy up, bro. I remember when he was better than Pogba, you know. I remember those days, bro. Those are the good old days. Look at what's happened since then. This guy's a scrub. If this guy's not stat padding penalties, he's a useless, bro. He plays for the other team. Against Man City, he was our worst player, and he scored a penalty, bro. So everyone forgot about it. The guy's a fucking joke, bro.
I hate the new era of football where it's like you score, then that makes up for your whole performance. That makes up for your whole performance. That's why number 28 gets all the praise at West Ham. Just saying. I'm just being honest. Jay Lings or Bruno. Jay Lings any day. I don't even like Lingard anymore, but Lingard's better than Bruno.
And this guy speaks like he's some accomplished world-class player. He's a scrub.
Sounds like Kermit.
He's a scrub. I actually can't believe that this is the captain of Manchester United Football Club. There's rumors that the manager blanked him after he got sent off. I hope so. I hope so. I just wish it was a free match ban.
Such a stupid red card.
I wish it was a free match ban because I don't want to see this guy playing for my football club. He's rubbish, bro.
Shout out to Ahmed. Yo, Mike's, can you win against City at the Etihad? I don't know who you support, Ahmed, but I don't know whether you want us to do a favour for you, but I don't think we will. I don't think like we haven't won against what's it called? We haven't won against City since they had Pellegrini in charge, and we had Bilic. We had, I think, Payet. Was it Payet and Victor Moses? I think scored, or Victor Moses and Diafra Sakho scored that day. Oh, you support City? Yeah, we ain't beating you, bruv. I don't think you need to be worried about us coming to the Etihad and winning. Like, that'll be your win to like bounce back. Will be your start of a new contingency of wins. You know. By the way, it's funny. Just funny. 300. We actually rejected him because we didn't want to pay the compensation. It's one of the most stupid things this ownership has done, and this ownership has been stupid for about 14 years. So that sums up our owners. And I know he's struggling right now. Would still take Amorim any day. Any day.
He's rubbish. I can't stand watching this team play like this, bro. This system is not a defensive system.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why this manager is playing fullbacks at fullback, bro. Play some attackers there. I'd rather we lose going all out attack, bro, and we just lose, bruv.
Mm-hmm.
But losing like this is dead, bro. Why do we play better with 10 men, yeah, than with 11 men? With 10 men, you decide to bring on Anthony at wing back, and then all of a sudden we actually start to attack. You bring on Xerxes, you bring on Ericsson, you bring on Casemiro. You bring on technical players, and then we actually start to play football. Why don't you just start these guys, bro? Now, why is our football always improving off the bench? Why are you picking these dead teams?
Yeah, Ahmed. The thing is, I think Leicester, they may be like a worse team in terms of like individual players, but they're more likely to get a result against you lot than we are, just because we falter away from home and we're very open. But as much as they've got shit defenders, they'll still try and keep it organized. I think you'll still win both games. I think you'll still beat Leicester, and I think you'll beat us. But I think the game against us will be even an even better performance from you guys, because as much as we got better individuals, I don't think we will form a game plan to really contest against you guys. I have no sympathy for Amorim. He knew what he was getting into. He himself said he wanted to leave in the summer, but Man United gave him a take it or leave it. He should have left it. Do you know what? I completely agree. Listen, like, I feel like I know we're fans and we're like completely invested in a different way, and the managers, they've got a job to do and stuff like that, so they're not completely paying attention to another club. But I feel like he should have seen this coming. I feel like he should know what he's getting into properly. I know, obviously, he does know what he's getting into, but he should know this squad is terrible. He even said it himself, it's a results-based business as well, and he did want to leave in the summer. The only reason why he didn't leave in the summer, we didn't pay the compensation for him. Man United kept Ten Hag. Liverpool went for Slot. And to be honest, Liverpool made the right decision going for Slot. I think Amorim is a good manager. I think he could be ready for the level of a title challenging team one day, maybe not now. But I agree with you, 300. Your squad is so good. How the fuck are you 13th? Julian Lopetegui, unfortunately, Ahmed. Julian Lopetegui, bro. Terrible coach. One of the worst coaches the Premier League has ever seen. That's how bad he is that he's put this squad 13th. So it's best squad I've seen at West Ham, as much as it needs improvements. So
Rasmus Højlund, bro. I don't want to have no more conversations about this guy.
Yep.
All you man, yeah, that are trying to make a case for him, bro. You don't know shit about football, bro. He's one of the worst players in this league. He offers nothing, bro. Every player's got weaknesses, yeah. This guy has no strengths. He has no strengths.
I literally discussed this earlier. What type of striker is he?
This guy's always on the floor. Every time the ball gets played into Rasmus, one thing you can guarantee is that guy is on his ass, bro. Man's lying in the snow making fucking angels blood. He's an absolute scrub. I'm tired of this brother.
Terrible player.
Bro, Xerxes cannot be your cup of tea. That's fine. You cannot tell me that Rasmus Højlund gives us more as a footballer than him. You can't. You're lying to yourself. Even if he's not your cup of tea, yeah, there's nothing that Rasmus does better than him. Nothing. So what are we doing here? It's not making no sense. This guy's not a footballer. He costs 72 million. He's always getting the benefit of the doubt. Why? He's one of the worst players I've ever seen. What did he do today?
Nothing.
And what he played for the majority of the game. The guy played a solid 75 minutes to 80 minutes today. Why is the manager persisting with this guy, bro? I refuse to believe, yeah, that this manager seeing these men playing, yeah, week in, week out in training, and these are the players he's picking. Because if these are the players that he's picking, I'm worried.
But then again, like, There are better combinations, and he should do better with his team selections. My whole thing is like, who do you pick at this point up when you're at Man United? Like, who would I don't know who would people would pick in it as their best starting 11 because you ain't got much choice in goal. At wing back, you've got choice. You can play wingers there. I'd put Mazzarari back in the back three as well. I think he was doing better in the back three. Like midfield, you're kind of fucked apart from Agate because Agate knows his system inside out. That's why he's been playing so well. And front three, oh my god, Lord help Manchester United.
No Casemiro. As much as I'd love to believe the manager's his own man, yeah, that Casemiro thing stinks of, Cass is on big money. We're going to get rid of him in the summer, so we're just not going to play him. It stinks of that.
I can see that happening.
Same with Anthony. It stinks of that. Anthony's on big wages. We're trying to move him on, so he's not going to play. It stinks of that. Because you cannot tell me, yeah, that this manager is looking at that Kobe Mino and Agate double pivot and he's rubbing his hands thinking, yeah, this is it. Eriksen and Casemiro are both better in that double pivot than fucking Kobe Mino, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe's a player that I rate, but he can't play that double pivot position. He can't pass, bro. I've been telling man already, yeah, he don't scan, yeah, well. His positioning is not good and he can't pass. This guy's not a centre mid in a double pivot. He can't do it. In this system, he has to play in one of the 10 positions. He can't play central midfield. I don't know why man are so obsessed with it. Man are saying, but Rance, maybe he just needs to lose weight. He needs to do this. The basic fundamentals it takes to play central midfield, scanning, spatial awareness, being able to vary it, one touch, two touch, play on the half turn. He lacks all of these skills.
Did people really say that Kobe Manu needed to lose weight? That's crazy, man. I didn't even think he looked like fat or anything. We looked like, oh no, he had another chin just overlapping his other chin. But maybe I ain't been scanning like that, like Manu.
And there's going to be loads of people, yeah, that are going to be piling onto him on Twitter, yeah, because it's just a fun thing to do. But there's no logic behind what they're doing. They're just like, oh, Kobe shit, he had a stinker, this, that. Bro, he's not being utilized to his strengths. I don't blame him for him looking as bad as he's looking. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend that he's not looking awful because he is. And it's on the manager. Why does he keep playing him in there? We had Cass and Eriksen on the bench and you decided to play Kobe in there when last game he was shit in there as well. He can't play there. And now we got people fucking trying to rewrite history and say, oh, you know what? Actually, Kobe's just not that good anymore. They overrated him. No, we didn't overrate him.
They didn't overrate him. He's a very good player. They're just using technical players wrong, like they always do. Like they did with Pogba. Pogba's a technical player. Man United have never known how to use technical players. When they have a technical player, they're like, oh shit, what are we meant to do with this guy? We only use the guys who are just hoofing the ball up the pitch for no fucking reason.
He came into a team, yeah, a chaotic team, and he kind of just played with freedom. That freedom's been taken away from him now. And now he's been put into a fucking role. He can't fucking play.
Mm-hmm.
Give him the freedom to play in the 10 and just let him enjoy himself and get on the ball. And we can see the Kobe Mino that we grew to actually fucking appreciate at this club. Because the Kobe that we're seeing in the 8, he's not it. I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who he is, bro. This is
the thing as well. Like this is the thing with Kobe Manu as well. When he first went into Manchester United, yeah, hypothetically, not hypothetically, but when he first came in, he was like playing with freedom, as Rand said, but he was playing with enjoyment because you just got into the Manchester United team. You just came back from an injury where he was meant to play at the start of last season. You now got into the middle of the season and you're controlling games because you're getting on the ball. You want the ball more than everyone else. But once you really get surrounded by this Manchester United team, you become one of them, where your performances are just fluctuating. 3-1-4-2, Ariola, Kilman, Mavropanos, Taniba, Edson, Kudus, Soler, Emerson, Wan-Bissaka, Bowen, Fulcrum. What do you think? 3-1-4-2. So, like, okay. Let's say wing backs. I just don't want Mavropanos or Edson Alvarez playing. But at the same time, we haven't got much choice with Edson Alvarez. I think we should just stick to the 4 because I don't think Wan-Bissaka is a good enough wing back. My whole thing is just play Paquetá deeper with Soler midfield and Edson Alvarez. Cool. and then they can all like control the ball, etc. Well, Alvarez can't, but the other two can, and just let the other two roam around with Wan-Bissaka and Emerson just normal fullbacks with then Somerville, Kudus, and Bowen just as a fluid front three, I guess. Either that or just play Paquetá deeper, Somerville on the left, Kudus in the middle, Bowen on the right, and Fulcrook up front. That's the two lineups I'd really go with. Manchester United lost 8 games. Jesus Christ, man. Yep. Already, and we're only in December. It's crazy.
It's fucking infuriating, bruv. This is what this is. Conceded directly for a corner. Anana, bro. I can't lie, bro. You've had a decent season, whatever you make mistakes. You are not good enough to be a Manchester United goalkeeper, period.
Facts.
You're another one of 10 Hag signings, and all of them were failures, by the way. But you're another one that is now under the microscope. Because for the fucking size of your belly, yeah, this brother's built like an auntie, you know. Man's looking like fucking like he's towing a caravan, bro.
That's what he's chilling with Luke Shaw and Reece James for way too long, man.
And this guy can't clear his 6-yard box. You can't push man out the way with your big self. Man can't even run, you know. You see man running to celebrate the fans. He looks like he's having a fucking asthma attack, bro.
Jesus.
And this brother can't push a few man out the way in the box, bro.
No strength.
This guy's built like a super malt bottle. Get the fuck out of my... Bro, get out of my team, bro.
Oh, no, not the
I'm tired of
Super Bowl.
this guy, bro. We're not going to win nothing with this guy in goal. Impossible. He needs to go. 50-something million, whatever you paid for him. Fuck him off, mate. Fuck him off. Too many mistakes.
It's Paquetá back. We're not playing at Anfield. We're playing at our ground, but Paquetá is back for that game, yeah. So it doesn't really make a difference, though, because Lopetegui's usually there. The Paquetá doesn't even look the same this season.
When David De Gea came to Man United, he was a teenager, bro. And he made a bag of mistakes at the beginning. Fair enough. You're a grown fucking ass man, bro. It's not good enough, bro. This is a big man. He's meant to be an experienced goalkeeper. So man can't afford, to be giving him the patience that would give other players. This is his second season. This guy is a walking fucking mistake, bro. This cannot continue. This cannot continue. This guy, we need to look for a new keeper in the summer.
Definitely.
If they want to keep him as a number 2, I don't know how much salary he's on, fair enough. But
They let Kovar go to Leverkusen through their academy, and he went on to win a league, and they bought Onana.
he has to go. He has to go. That left wing back needs to be sorted out. Dallo ain't the answer there, bro. That left side, him, Bruno, and Kobe, awful. Then on the other side, you got Yoro, Mazraoui, and Ahmad. Much better, but I felt sorry for these, man, because they're playing with these scrubs, bro.
I say move Euro central, put Mazzarari in a 3. And for now, you might have to put Ahmad Diallo back at right wing back, or just put Anthony there, and then put Ahmad in the 10. Because Mazzarari is a good player. I just think he could be better in the areas where he's playing in the back 3. I think he's a good player in general, though. I can't lie, this Manchester United downfall is sensational. Future voice, yeah, sensational. Yeah, I agree, bruv. Hey, Mike, love to hear this guy analyze West Ham. Come on, your words. Yeah, do you know what? Rance is one of, like, the decent ones when it comes to, like, football analysis on YouTube and just pure foot. If you want to listen to just pure football talk, if you ever watch his streams, like, his streams are probably one of the best out there. So yeah, it would be interesting if you watch West Ham. I don't know how many times you watch West Ham this season, but it would be interesting to see what he would think of Lopetegui and stuff.
Scrubs. Man, I'm gonna say, Rance, individuals let us down again today. Yeah, yes, they did, but ultimately, pick your best flipping team.
Yep, true.
I know this manager's gonna succeed at this club. I want him to succeed. He's got my full backing, but I don't back bullshit, bro.
Fair
every
enough.
manager, every single manager can do themselves a favor and just pick their best players.
Mm-hmm.
Till this day, I ain't seen him do it.
I know how that feels.
I'm running out of patience. I'm running out of patience for this shit, bro. I'm running out of patience to see a man pick the wrong teams, bro. And it's like man's doing it knowingly as well, bro. Man brought on Garnacho to do what? Then he lost the ball and we conceded again. We was better when he won on the pitch.
Yeah, It is funny how runs get triggered when people criticize Xerxes. I understand why, but it's still funny to see. Yeah, I understand why as well, because like Xerxes only just got there, but they're willing to give Hoyland and Luke Shaw this amount of time, But yeah, I understand why. Do you rate City's Academy? Just find your channel big up. Do you think Bowen is finished? Bowen finished. Bowen's one of the few positives we got. But yeah, I rate City's Academy. I rate City's Academy because you can either use it for profit or you've got good enough players to slot into your team. I rate City's Academy because it's developing a bit like how Barca's used to be. It won't be like Barca's because like they have some AI player every year, like Yamal, Cabrasi, or whatever. But like they're going there, they're going there. United fans can't even chat to West Ham fans. That's how bad they've been. Honestly, you're right. You're right.
Why would you bring Garnacho on, bro? To do what? Bro, it's infuriating. The guy's trash. Yeah, you drop Rashford, cool. But drop Bruno too.
Mm-hmm.
Drop Dallo, bro. Drop all of these guys. Play the youth team. Play the youth team, bro, and drop these guys, bro.
You might actually get away with playing with the youth team in that system as well.
If you really want to get my respect, drop these man and play the youths. I'll fully respect that. Instead of playing Garnacho, bring on one of these guys from the youth team, bro. Because this guy's fucking shit. But I'm not going to stand for this shit, bro. This is not good enough. This is not good enough. Pick your best players, then I'll have nothing to say to you. I'll have nothing to say to you. But when I'm seeing a bench here of Xerxes, Casemiro, when we've got Rasmus Højlund playing, and we've got that shitty double pivot of Kobe and Ugarte that doesn't work, and Bruno in the 10 that doesn't work, I'm going to have something to say, bro.
I would like to see Xerxes a bit more often in this system rather than Rasmus Højlund. I can't lie.
It's not good enough. Man are saying, the manager's giving man rope to hang themselves. Not really. Not really, because the wrong players are benched and the wrong players are playing, bro. He should know by now who his best players are, bro. And if he doesn't know, he's taking too flipping long, bro. I understand he hasn't had a preseason. I understand all these things. It don't take long to realize who can do what, bro.
Joe's funny 300. You're not the first person to say that, but please don't wish Garnacho upon West Ham United. I would fucking have an aneurysm, bro, if Garnacho's at my club. I've got to put up with enough. Oh my god, Lopetegui and Garnacho, that would finish me off.
It don't take long. It don't take long to realize that Rasmus can't hold the ball up. So if you're a man down, aren't you going to bring on the striker, that can drop in and keep possession because we're a man light? What's the point in having a striker up front that can't hold the ball, can't link, and isn't really an outlet when you're a man down? So now you're 2 men down. So we played with 9 men until he brought Xerxes on, bro. Like, it's not flipping rocket science, bro. Unforgivable, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give him time to get his own players, but what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to forgive basic stupidity, bruv.
That's fair.
And that's what some of these changes or lack of changes or these lineups are. Basic fuckeries I'm not accepting, bro. I'm not accepting. That was a winnable game of football. That was winnable. Garnacho lost the ball and we conceded the second, but make no mistake, Wolves never looked like scoring today.
And to be honest as well, it's kind of worrying seeing Man United not scoring their last 2 games against Bournemouth and Wolves. I don't think they look like scoring most of the time anyway with the players they have, but it's not a surprise, but you should be worried if you're a United fan and you see, you haven't scored in your last 2 games and neither of them were against a big 6 team. They were against, Bournemouth's a good team. They're in the top 6. But Wolves have just got a new manager bounce.
Neither did we, but that was more down to how we set up and the team that he played, bro. So listen, when this manager gets his players, it better flipping work.
So your preferred lineup is Ariola, Emerson, Steven, Wan-Bissaka. Just put Kilman there. I would say Kilman instead of Lucas, Bowen, Curtis, Somerville. I'm trying to think. Hold on. Bowen up top, Curtis right wing, Lucas middles. I'll take Salah, I'll put Kilman in, and then sorted. I think. I don't. Wait, how many players have you named? Because you've only named one centre back. So wait, hold on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, yeah. Just select out Kilman in, and then it's good.
Straight away, bro. Straight away, it better work, you know, because, bro, my patience is running thin for this shit, bro. I don't know how many times I can keep watching Rasmus Højlund up front. I don't know how many times I can keep watching Garnacho come off the bench. I don't know how much longer I can watch Kobe Mino and Ugarte double pivot. I don't know how much longer I can watch Dallo left wing back, bro. It's not working, bruv.
Dallo's gonna go to Vitesse or some shit. But that's the end of that. Got expressions next. Got Tottenham to talk about. That's enough for Manchester United. Bro, Tottenham lost to Nottingham Forest. I think everyone predicted them to lose to Nottingham Forest. What's it? Nuno again in revenge. Jed Spence not having a good day. He got sent off against his former club. Brandon Johnson not having the best of times against his former club either. But honestly, if it's going back when it goes bad at West Ham, there's a couple of teams you can look at to make yourself feel a bit more happy, and one of them is Tottenham Hotspur.
Are expensive shipping rates blocking your...
Shout out to everyone here. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Fuck these adverts, but shout out to expressions as well.
Had enough of this, blood. It's
Sorry, before I get into that, how is that disgusting manager still at the club? Why the fuck did you hire him? What's his style of play? He has no style of play whatsoever. He has zero style of play. I don't know why we hired him. I'm pretty sure we only hired him because his agent his agent was twerking for David Sullivan, and I said he should have been sacked after game week 5, but it is what it is. Tottenham get battered. Yeah.
It's not football, it's open back surgery. Diddy FC. This style of play is suicidal. Forget AIA. We need the Samaritans, blood. This is unacceptable, fam. And we've been seeing this all season, blood, even at full strength. One ball and our defenders behave like they're in Cornwall, blood.
Yeah, that's the thing. Ward-Prowse started off terribly at Nottingham Forest, and then Nuno was like, okay, I'm not playing this guy. I'm interested to know whether he comes back or not, but I doubt it.
No man's land, fam. In training, they can't be doing defending. Listen, Ange must be so against defending. Before he came to the club, he got rid of all his white blood cells. He don't like it. I've seen us go on a run of 10 games last season. That was Ange ball. And since then, I'm telling you, we've been found out. Jussie Smollett.
That's the thing. What's it? Tottenham managers always go on a run of 10 games, and then they never look the same again. They never, ever go on a run, ever again. It happened with Conte and Jose.
Jussie Smollett. How can you expect to play the same against Scrubhampton, the worst in the league, and then Liverpool, the best in the league, with about 8 or 9 players missing? How? 9 men against Chelsea last season, you can say he's a martyr. But at this point, he's just a victim. And then, when we're losing at half-time, Ange, he's allergic to subs, blood. Man turns into pasta called gluten-free, blood.
Pasta called gluten-free. How does he come up with this shit? He's actually a fucking genius, man.
He don't like subs. I know we got a memorial bench, but there's times when I'm like, make this change. He don't do it. Every week is the same thing. We've gone from fossil football, everything at the back like a Hulk Hogan trim, to everything at the front like a Ronaldo Nazario, blood. There's no in between. We've lost 9 games already and it's December. But you can't criticize the manager. Ange is out of his mind if he thinks we're going to win anything playing like that. It started as rock and roll, and now it's dross and fold, fam.
Dross and fold is crazy. You see that Carabao Cup semi-final, Saga versus Liverpool? Boy, that would be interesting, man. Expressions is a top-tier football content creator. Facts on a tier on his own, in my opinion. Jacob from United Spurs of America is the other Spurs creator follower class. Shout out to Jacob, man. Shout out to Jacob. Jacob's class. But yeah, Expressions is elite, man. Expressions is probably the best football content creator there is in like this space sort of thing. Definitely the GOAT. There's no one like him for sure. Shout out to Nick. If Forest finish second in the league and Madrid win the Champions League, who would you give the best manager award, Nuno or Carlo? You still got to give it to the team that wins at the end of the day, because they still won the thing. But I get your like argument, because as much as I don't think they're going to finish second in the league. Like Nuno is doing a fantastic job with Nottingham Forest right now. I think they could get Europe. Listen, if I want to see one of these outside of Big Six teams make the Champions League, I don't think it'll happen, but I want to see as many non-Big Six teams make Europe as possible, whether it's Bournemouth, Fulham, Brentford. It won't be Brentford, they dropped off, but Forest, Bournemouth, one of them sort of teams. I wouldn't mind seeing one of them in Europe, honestly. Because I like what Iraiola's doing as well. I'm enjoying watching them.
Even with Ramiro and Van der Ven, I seen it. One ball, Newcastle, blood. Opened up like a packet of walkers around Gary Lineker. Too easy. It's more than just the players. The tactics are not working. And he don't change them. Throughout the whole transfer window, I was moaning about the team. And Andrew's coming out like a PE teacher. Like he was just happy to teach kids, fam. Brother, we are not playing Quidditch, fam. Less of the Hogwarts. We're playing football. We need equality. This club have got rid of more man than Cameron Diaz for less. If Ange don't change or adapt, he's getting sacked quicker than a quarterback in the NFL Super Bowl, blood. Sacked, fam. He's not doing himself any favors. He's just doing the same thing and hoping for a different result, blood. That's not management, bro. Brother, that's imbecilia, blood. I don't even know if that's a word. I feel like an imbecile.
Imbecilia sounds like a word. Wait, I must start watching West Ham games not to lose them. That is a madness. You could beat Spurs Brothel FC. We lost to Spurs. Losing to fucking Spurs 4-1. Should have been sacked after that game as well. Strike one was losing to Chelsea the way he did. Well, no, strike one was Fulham away because of the way we got away with that one. Strike two was Chelsea. Strike three was fucking Tottenham. Strike four was Forest. I could go on. This guy is a prick, bruv. Not expressions. Lopetegui's a prick.
Anything we wanted in the league is over. And it's only December. And you expect me to believe that this man's going to bring me a cup, blood. More chance of him bring me a Sun newspaper and putting it on page 3. Those are the only 2 cups he's giving me, blood.
If you know, you know.
And Tottenham have lost 1-0 to Nottingham Forest, blood. Nuno Espirito de Santo has dunked on us, blood. You know them way there. Anthony Elanga just ran through. It was easy, blood. It's one ball, blood. I'm not going to get over that. One ball through our defense, and we were split, blood. You get me, fam? No one was there. A scene from I Am Legend, bruv. That's...
Honestly, why does he keep calling him Nuno Espirito de Santo as well? Like Franco de Santo from Wigan.
That's what it was, bro. And let me tell you this, yeah? Yes, Ange went on a run of 10 games, but other than them 10 games, it's just been Jekyll and Hyde, fam. I've been in a storm. It's like the day after tomorrow film, fam. That's pretty much what it is, bruv. I'm telling you, we can have euphoria one week and we're in the mud, blood, within the same week. I don't even have time to celebrate our victories anymore. There's no form. I'm telling you, fam, we literally can't go on any run, blood. No runs at all, blood. Constipation, fam. Constipation. That is what we're dealing with, bruv. You know what I'm saying? And I know we're depleted, we're battered with injuries. But do you think, yeah, that...
Man said Franco de Santo, Chelsea legend. Proper Barclays, man.
The way we play football isn't due to these injuries. Do you really think our high line and the amount of running that these men have to do, do you think that look at the amount of injuries we got. You think that...
Joy it's the football, but it's also like against Chelsea, they rushed Van der Ven and Romero straight back. Both of them got injured. We haven't seen them again. We haven't seen them since everything is of biblical proportions. Like, we ain't seen these players come back and then have a run of games. We see them come back and then they've gone back to being injured. That I've just got to take responsibility of that as well. Like, just rushing players back.
Oh, it's just unlucky. Look at Van der Ven. Brother, we turned his hamstring to a cheese string. He shouldn't have to be running all of that like that. One defender at the back. It's suicidal, bruv. It's the Suicide Squad, bruv. You might as well bring in Will Smith and Harley Quinn and them, man. Honestly, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like you can't play like this against certain teams. But all the time, no, bro. Liverpool had a field day with us. Them man could have scored 9 goals. Then maybe, sometimes I wish that they did score the 9 because man are moving like 6-3. Oh, they're so much better than us. We scored 3 goals. We were dominated, blood.
Yeah, that didn't even do like the game justice. That 6-3 score, like 8-0 would have done it justice.
They were all over us like a fragrance. It was easy. It was training day for Trent. Do you know what I mean? And bro, the wickedest thing is, yeah, Nottingham Forest, top 4 side. You know what I mean? They're playing well this season. That's what people are going to be saying in the comments. Oh, X, we were depleted, full strength, we would have beat them. Look, they only scored 1 goal. Do you know what I mean? If we had Van de Ven or Ramiro, what are you talking about? I've seen that same ball go through our defense with Van de Ven and Ramiro.
Does nobody remember Newcastle away when Tottenham had dominated and then it just got here in transition once with Van de Ven and Romero and they lost, what, 2-3-0? 2-3-1? Something like that? Like, legit, it's happened with their full strength squad. So the problem was their transfer window. They didn't back the manager. Big up, Mike. Shout out to Jojo. I have to go, but I've been here. Love, bro. Ranić did say United needed to change 10 players, and Tottenham are suffering from imposter syndrome. They will always be little, bro. Facts, bro. Listen, when Ranić said about open heart surgery, nobody wanted to listen to him. They would be like, it's just a supply teacher and all this. But Ranić was right. His whole job was to oversee the club. And he oversaw it. He said what needed to be said. They didn't listen to him. They didn't listen to him.
Where was our attackers today, bro? Where were they? Synonymous, blood. Stunk the place out, fam. Do you know them way there? He stunk the place out. That was it. Son got 90 minutes, did absolutely nothing. Brennan Jogson. Yeah, you had a couple of chances. You were not running for the team today. Brother was just jogging, fam. Do you know what I mean? Brennan got his Johnson back, and then it's just gone straight back into the hyperbolic time chamber.
So Brennan Johnson scored a few goals, and he's just like, yeah, I'm just going to cruise through now. I don't need to do anything else.
Who stunk the place out today. Do you know what I mean, fam? Dominic Solanke worked hard. That's all I can say on that. Do you know what I mean, fam? Bentancur came back. What did he do, blood? Do you know what I mean? What did anyone really do? It's ridiculous, fam. Ridiculous. Destiny getting doggied once more, bruv. That one ball, I know, between him and Gray, blood. But Gray, out of position. What can you say about Gray? We're lucky.
Also, like, Archie Gray should be playing in midfield. Like, he's been playing everywhere but midfield. I'm sorry, but if your midfield's doing that shit and Archie Gray's been there port for you, yeah, he's better than fucking Sa anyway, by the way. Like, he's got to play. He's got to play. And I'm pretty sure he'd do a better job than Bentancur's doing right now. I know they ain't got any other centre-backs, but come on, man. Apparently they're training Basuma to be a centre-back to play against Wolves tomorrow, and they could lose that game. And also, a doggy, he could get targeted. He could get targeted now, because I feel like people are seeing a weakness in his defending now. You need to hit Liverpool on a counter on wings with Somerville and Kudus. I agree. But I feel like it's just going to be like the Arsenal game where we have the ball, we just clear it back to them, and they just pepper us with chances.
He's even playing there. We've got an 18-year-old playing in defence, yeah, but you can't play one of our kids that are actually centre-backs, bro. That's because Archie Gray is showing qualities in which he's better than them. But, brother, it's not good enough. What about our players that are actually our defenders? What about Udogie? What about Porro? These men need to be stepping up. Dragosin, stepping up, blood. Stepping up, fam. Nah, man, it's unacceptable, bro.
I said Radisson drag us in the mud. That's crazy.
Unacceptable. I know how much injuries we got. I'm not blind. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, yeah, even at full strength, blood, this football, bro, it can't go on like this. It can't go on. I haven't seen one manager. Yes, Pep Guardiola is about the only manager that I've seen and go and play the same wherever he goes, yeah? But look at the amount of money he's got and the amount of charges they got.
What would be your formation tomorrow? Back 5 or 4-2-3-1? I still go 4-2-3-1, but I just think this manager he'll either go to a 5 or he'll have to reluctantly play either Paquetá or Soler deeper. Probably play Soler and Alvarez, I think, still. But I wouldn't be surprised if he goes back 5. But I don't think he should. We lack goals as it is. Like, if he goes to a back 5, I feel like it's just going to restrict us even more. I feel like he's going to play for the draw regardless, and I feel like that's what's going to fall into Liverpool's hands anyway.
Yeah, something's going on. We ain't spending that money. We ain't got that sort of squad. Do you know what I'm saying, fam? Do you know them way there? We haven't. And before Ange came in, he knew exactly the situation he was getting himself into, because Antonio Conte threw us under the bus and literally said about what the owners were on. Mm-hmm. He said everything. Antonio Conte told us everything we needed to know about what was going on in the football club.
I completely forgot Soler was injured, Mark. So he'll probably go 5 in the back. He will probably go 5 in the back unless he plays Paquetá deeper and he does what I've been asking for this whole time. Plays Paquetá deeper, but also plays Kudus, Somerville, Bowen, and Fulkirk. But I don't think he's going to do that. So yeah, it's probably looking like a back 5 then. But people are like, what about the centre backs? He'll probably play Cresswell or Soufal as well, the centre backs. If it is his knee as well, he could be out for longer. But we're in the trenches for a little bit. Liverpool, Man City. Well, we've been in the trenches all season, but we're starting to get a few injuries now. It's kind of annoying.
Blood. So Ange must have heard that. He must have heard that, fam. So don't tell me that, oh yeah, man was he didn't know what was going on, fam. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a simple fact that he backed all of these kids, blood, going around the world shopping for kids like Madonna, fam. He was like, yes, this is me, rah, 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 rah. Brother, he said, I wanted Timo Werner. He's got qualities, this, that, and the other. And now he's frozen out. He's Captain America. He's on ice. He was a scrub, and I could have told you from the start, blood.
I think anyone that watched him at Chelsea could have told you Timo Werner was a scrub.
You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this, fam. I know that our problems are a lot bigger than the manager. When you even look back, brother, Pochettino got sacked for less. Pochettino wasn't backed. He wasn't given the money Andrew was given. He wasn't given the players he was given. And he was sacked for a lot less. And that man got us to a Champions League final. A Champions League final, bro. Do you know what I mean? So yes, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like, oh, I know that, it's all on the manager. Because we know it's not all on the manager.
Someone calling for Aaron Wan-Bissaka on Salah. I understand why they're saying that, but that means we'd have to put Soufal against Diaz or against Gakpo, and it's just like, listen. Salah will probably get the better Emerson, but kind of just got to trust in Emerson. Who gets sacked first, Julian, Ange, or Amarim? Ange probably. I don't think Amarim's getting sacked anytime soon. He's only just got in, and Julian Lopetegui, well, our owners are somewhat returning, so it'll probably be Ange. Because that's Levy's next move. That's Daniel Levy's next move. That's his next mastermind move to shift the play away from him and just sack the manager and bail another manager out. But it's going to come to a point where there's already protests happening at Tottenham. I feel like those protests are only going to get even more and more vicious because it's only happening in December, and this Tottenham cycle is going to go on and on and on. Sure, when the players come back, they're going to win a few more games. They won't be in the bottom half for that long, but it's going to be distinctly average to what they were promised when they rebuilt a new stadium. And I think fans are just going to be frustrated. Spurs before and after Poch hardly qualified for the Champions League. Yeah, true. They only qualified once in the Champions League after Pochettino left, and before that, it was just under Harry Redknapp for a bit. So Poch was the guy for them. He was the right guy for Tottenham. But that's what Levy does. Should we go Bowen, Somerville, and Kudus up top? I think so. I think we should just have dynamic runners against Liverpool's defence to try and attack into space. I don't like Bowen up front, but listen, Fulkirk has been fine. We just don't really give the ball to him. But having Fulkirk up against Van Dijk is kind of pointless. And the thing is, we're probably going to be... my problem is, Mark, as well. We're probably going to be forced into the long passes a lot more often. And as we already send the ball up top anyway. And the problem with that is they've got height in defence and they will just hit us on transition and then we just look too open. So that's why I feel like they're going to score a few goals. Unless they just don't take their chances. Yeah, exactly, Mark. Pace and counter.
But when it comes to our owners, there's nothing we can do about it, blood. And there are managers that do it better than what he's doing in this situation, fam. Do you understand? 9 losses and the season started in August is disgrace. It's a disgrace. We've won 7 and lost 9. When's the last time we've seen this in the Premier League? Show me, blood. And then you can tell me I'm overreacting. Brother, I'm tired of this, bro. I'm tired of this, fam. Like, he's got to do better, bro. He just sits there with his arms folded while we get folded, fam. I've had enough of this, bro. I've had enough of this. We got Wolves on the weekend, and they'll probably turn us over as well, blood.
Yeah, long day. Long day for Tottenham as well. But shout out to Expressions as always. And shout out to Ranson Said as well. Great videos. The process is aimed at Levy, but I don't think Levy sees it that way. I think he sees it as a process against the manager. Andrew will be sacked first, then Amarim, then Julian, in my opinion. Yeah, he'll throw the manager under the bus. If Amarim gets sacked before Lopetegui, fucking hell, man, this guy's got 9 lives. They will press you long balls to the wings, not the fucking centre, the basics. Yeah, but Lopetegui's going to still encourage them to send it long into the centre. Well, and then what, Fulcrook? If it's Fulcrook up front, then cool, you're coming up against Van Dijk. You should just stay on Joe Gomez. But if it's Bowen up front, you cannot send the ball long at all because we ain't getting the ball once. Even when we had Antonio up front, even though Antonio's strong, he is the one that would like jump in the air very high, and he's not even the tallest either. So it was kind of pointless sending the long ball up to him as well. We're trying to use everyone like some BTEC Andy Carroll. Ineos should. They will go back on their decision. I've showed. Yeah. We discussed this earlier with Sakano, Ten Hag, and Ashworth. So, yeah. But make sure to like the video, people. I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys for watching as always. And yeah, Spurs 4 losses in 5 is crazy. Match reaction tomorrow at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. for the match reaction tomorrow for West Ham United versus Liverpool. And yeah, same as usual. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Road to 1K. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.